Good morning, YouTube. So with today's video, I'm going to give you my top 5 blue fragrances for the summer of 2024. These fragrances here, you can also wear in the springtime. If you want to wear them all year round, go ahead. Before we get into the list, please show YouTube and the algorithms that you like this type of content by leaving one of these. Trust me, I hate asking, but it does show YouTube, all right? So first one, and this will be pretty much all cheapies, minus the last one, but they are all designers. First one though, you can get everywhere. I'm talking like online, but also Ross, TJ Maxx. You might even be able to pick up some of these at the discounters in Europe. I don't know. But first one is going to be Perry Ellis 360 Very Blue. So this is a very blue fragrance, you know, no drums there, but it also has a lot of aquatic. So aquatics and musk. So definitely the C notes, there's apple, there's a little bit of that. I'm not sure if it's lemon or not, but there's going to be citrus, crushed cardamom, that's what's listed. But there is a little bit of cardamom that does add a little bit of a, maybe warms it up. You know, it adds a little bit of a spicy nuance. It's not in your face, but it's more in the background than anything. Definitely the musk, and also that, like, there's going to be a little bit of moss, and I'm not sure what woods it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's sandalwood or vetiver. What this fragrance pretty much is, it's very fresh, very aquatic, very much aquatic. I would say that the C notes are like the main takeaway along with the musk. So those two there are definitely like they're like tied for number one, but you're also going to get the citrus as second, along with like there is apple, but it's not really all there. But like I would say the citrus with a little bit of the, maybe the woods, it feels like it's a driftwood, but it's not. Very casual. It's an everyday fragrance. This is ageless in my opinion, like someone in high school. This is a great scent for someone who is in high school, because this is like 20 to 30 bucks. For what you're getting, it's a great young man's starter fragrance, but even the old guys could rock this no problem. Longevity, not the best. You're gonna get about 4 hours tops. Fragrance number 2, if you are a Sauvage lover, Dior, but you don't like that Dior price tag, you want something that's cheaper and definitely a better alternative, Mercedes-Benz Man Blue. This is pretty much Sauvage with a little bit of extra lavender and a little bit of extra ambroxan. It's definitely fresher than the original, like not the original, but you know what I'm saying, Dior Sauvage, but just a fraction of the price tag. Dior, you're spending for the name. A lot of people say there's no quality to it, but it's made Dior obscene amounts of cash over the last decade. But you're spending also for the name. So yes, there's quality, even though it's a mass appealing, easy to wear scent, but the name itself is what you're really spending for at this point. But bergamot, lavender, musk, tonka bean, there's also going to be some amber. Ambroxan is not listed, but I most certainly feel like there's ambroxan. But for me, ambroxan, bergamot, lavender, and musk. I don't really get a whole lot of tonka bean, maybe like more in the background than anything, but very blue, just as versatile as Dior Sauvage, just maybe not as long lasting. You're gonna get about 6-7 hours is really pushing it, but I would say, like, to be safe, 5 to 6 hours, but for under like 40 bucks, you really can't go wrong. Fragrance number 3. This has made a lot of lists throughout the years on different channels, and it's made a few of mine, but for what you're spending, 25 bucks, you can get it anywhere, like Ross, TJ Maxx. It's pretty much, whenever I go to the States, I see this almost everywhere I go. Calvin Klein Eternity Aqua. So you are going to get green notes. There is lotus, cucumber, lavender. There is plum, which makes this a little bit more of a deeper type of fragrance. But definitely that fresh blue lavender. Gonna get a little bit of a nice fresh cucumber. There's definitely some musk, there's some patchouli, cedar, and I feel like there's a slight ambery feel. That's just me though. Overall, very blue, very fresh, very casual. This is actually a great work fragrance. So if you're looking for a great work fragrance, you could wear this, you could wear this. But you can also wear this. Longevity, this is gonna be about 5 to 6 hours. I changed my mind when I said top 5. I'm gonna give you 6, all right? So I added this one back to the list because I'm not sure if it's Mr. Jonathan Robinson who says this, or it might be the Chuck Taylor. I don't know. Either one of those two gentlemen, shout out to both of you guys. But definitely Kenneth Cole Blue. So one of those guys most certainly loves this fragrance. I think it's Mr. Robinson though. I think so. So this one here, there's definitely citruses. For sure, there's gonna be some cedar, some amber, and most certainly that sea notes. Definitely aquatic citrusy with like a woody ambery base. This is actually not that bad. It really is a pretty solid fragrance. And you can get this pretty much, very much like this one here. You could pick this one up pretty much anywhere you go down south. All right, longevity, no more than 5 hours. Next one, this one is probably my favorite from Perry Ellis. And you can pick it up anywhere you go. Aqua. This is easy top 5, and I got a lot of Perry Ellis fragrances, but this one here, I actually really like. So there's definitely a lot of sea notes, but there's also a lot of lime. It's the lime in this that I really like. In the opening, it smells pretty cheap. I'm not gonna deny that. But once it does dry down and settle down, this is actually a really nice fragrance. It still smells a little cheap, don't get me wrong, but it's just a feel-good fragrance as well. There is that typical musk, of course. So sea notes, musk, and lime I find are the main takeaways with the lavender. There's definitely like some lavender. There is a little bit of spices, so whether that's like coriander or something else, there is a smidge of it with some woods to it. But just like an everyday wear, like just casual, great for school. This one here, including this one here, are great starter fragrances for young guys out there. Longevity, no more than 5 hours. Next fragrance, some people say it's not really a blue fragrance, but I find it's like a blue earthy type of body wash. I know that makes absolutely no sense, but there is that blue aspect, but it's kind of woody and kind of earthy. Ralph Lauren Polo Blue Parfum. So this is the most expensive one in this list. This is number 6, but originally, like I said, it was supposed to be a top 5. This just had to intrude, okay? This just had to intrude its way. It was an unwanted guest that had to make the cut. But this one here does have that typical lavender and citrus. I think the citrus is either bergamot or mandarin orange. There is coriander, cardamom, definitely the woods, a little bit of clary sage, and I think some sort of olibanum, frankincense. So there is a little bit of like an ambery base. Not all there, it's mostly woody than anything, but there is a little bit of like an ambery undertone towards the end. This, I would say, is the most grown of this entire video. But this could be worn from young people, all right? So don't think that just because I said that it's like for an old man. It's not. Like, this just smells more mature than all the other fragrances. Some of these are ageless, well, they're all ageless, but some just might resonate a little bit more with the younger demographics, while this one might resonate a little bit more with the older guys, like 30 and up. This is an everyday fragrance. I think that you can wear daytime semi-formal, but this, in my opinion, is a great work scent. Whether it's white collar or blue collar, which I do, bus driver, it's a great scent. So longevity, the best, not great, but the best in this video. You're gonna get about 7 to 8 hours tops. So guys, that is top 5. 6 because of Kenneth Cole. Any reviews that I've done on these fragrances, they will all be down in the description box below. What videos to watch next? Well, I want to give you guys something a little bit different. The blue fragrance video that I did last year, kind of the same thing, minus this. But if you are looking for a good lotus fragrance, check out right here. And I'm having a blank right now. Whatever pops up right here. Again, if you like this video, show YouTube that you like this type of content by leaving one of these. So I thank you for your time. Take care, and I will see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody.